I'm ActiveFab, and this is part 7 and the final part of ranking Little Mermaid dolls. This did not include big packs, live action dolls, that kind of thing. This is all my opinion, so it's quite biased as I have things that I like that I know other people probably don't. So at the end, you can let me know your thoughts if my top 10 were valid or not. But anyways, I am ActiveFab, so I'm just going to begin because we got so many dolls to cover. Starting off here, we have Ariel and then a Gem Princess 2006. I'm including them as like the same thing, so practically the same thing. They both have like a similar like waist cape, and I know for some of the other dolls when they had this kind of detailing I was like, I don't like that, but I'm quite biased when it comes to Ariel because this is the doll that was my childhood doll. I don't actually remember the doll that much. I remember her outfit, I remember her crown, I still think I have it, and I remember her top. I believe I still have the top, and the tail I cut up to make pillows for Laguna for her doll room that I made her. It's crazy that this was 2006 because I was 2. But nonetheless, she's adorable. I love her. I love both of them. I think they're absolutely pretty, but obviously this one had to be ahead of her because my childhood doll. Next, we have Tropical Splash, Arista, Ariel, and yeah. If you don't know, I put the Eric really pretty low. Not that low, but definitely lower on my list. And I was like, I know that the girls are higher, so apologies, but I just like them better. I'm sorry. I know. I think they're really pretty. I love the leis that they have. I think those are really pretty. I love that. Their fins are fun. Their tails are cute. Everything about them is absolutely adorable. Here they are. There are 2 others in the line. We have a Valentine's one. She's really pretty. I absolutely love the Valentine's girly. I like holiday dolls, so I'm glad that they did a Valentine's one. She was very pretty. I love the little hearts on her. She's so pretty. Next, we have the others in the Tropical Splash line, which is her, that's not her name. I was like, I don't think that is. Oh, it is, Atina. I don't know how to say that, but sorry. And then Kayla. And I just like their colors better. I like yellow and orange. I think that is a little bit nicer. And then the other one is purple, and she looks adorable as well. Then we have Prince Eric. I think this might be like one of the main releases. It's in the tube box. He just has so much more detail compared to some of the others. I don't know, I just think he's very well done and he deserves spotlight, so here he is on his own. Next, we have 2 more bride dolls. I know, I always say I don't like bride dolls, and then look, bride dolls. So the wedding one, she's wearing a wedding dress. It's just very fancy. It's very tiered. I like big like fancy ball gown dresses, and that's what this is giving, so I had to put them here. We had 2 more. We have Parks. Both of these are all 3 of these are Disney Parks dolls. Very fancy. They are more ball gowny than the others. I also like when wedding dolls have, okay, this one does a little bit, but what is that called? The veil. I like veils. I think that veils look really pretty on dolls. I like that they have a little bit of color to them as well, taking away from the simple white plain dress. I must like wedding doll dresses because they made it here. Okay, so next we have Ariel from Style Series. She looks absolutely beautiful. I know people always hate mermaid dresses, but what are you going to give a mermaid? She's a mermaid. She needs a mermaid dress. I like that she has seashells at the top for her like bra piece because I feel like they never actually make them look like seashells whenever she has them. They're just there. Well, Tycho does like the plastic seashells, and I like that. I think that's neat, but I definitely like that they added seashells. I think that's cute. They have lots of starfish details, and then she has a big giant ruffle at the bottom, and I think that looks so beautiful. I love this. I think she's adorable. I am pretty biased. I really like the Style Series. I obviously wish they were more articulated since some of them barely have any articulation, but nonetheless, I think their outfits are absolutely beautiful, and I kind of wish that we saw more of that kind of like taking the dolls' outfits and what they wear and then making them more elaborate. But anyways, next we have Seashell Pretty, Ariel. It looks like maybe she comes with a second outfit, but I can't actually tell. I think that's a second outfit. I love the first one that she's wearing. This might be, is just no, it says Tycho at the top. She's got a big fancy dress, and again, I love big fancy ball gown dresses. She's beautiful. I love her. Next, we have Springtime Ariel. This one is wearing green with a little cape piece looking waist cape, I should say, as well as a giant green bow in her hair. It looks like she has flounder on her, which usually I'm like, I don't like when they put like flounder on the doll, but I like it here. I think that she looks very fancy, very elegant. I know I talked about not having collector dolls in here, and I was like, I'm not gonna put like collector dolls, but some of them made it in, okay? I know. Ursula is obviously elegant. We've already seen a different Ursula, but this one is definitely very elegant, and maybe one day I will accumulate this doll. I just think she looks really, really nice. And I've seen people have this doll in their collection. So, and usually Ursula looks so good. So, obviously she had to be here. Next, we have Arista, and she is beautiful. I actually own this doll, not in the outfit, so not fully own the doll, but I do own it. She's Tycho. She obviously is Ariel's sister. She's wearing blue. She's beautiful. I actually thought when I got her that she was Cinderella. And I was like, I didn't know Tycho made Cinderella. And then I was like, oh, it's not. It's her. And so one day, if I ever accumulate the outfit, I feel like whenever I get like a new doll, I'm like, it is so much cheaper to just buy the doll in box than buy the outfit. That's how I kind of feel. But every once in a while, I talk about it when I pick up like a single pair of shoes. Sometimes I will pick up an outfit and I'll be able to dress my doll in that outfit. And it has happened. Rarely, but it has happened. But I do know that it is much cheaper to just personally repurchase a brand new doll in box. So, but if I ever do find her outfit, it's a lot of random pieces, but she's adorable. I would love to have her one day. She's very shiny. I like the little shininess. I'm sure it's like plasticky, but it's okay. It's okay. Next we have the Calypso beautiful hair. Is that what that is? Calypso. Okay, anyways, they're bright colors. So I love the vibrant bright colors. It looks like we get Ariel and Arista. I believe these are Tycho as well, but I could be wrong. I love the bright colors. I think they're very fun. They're very obnoxious, but they're very fun. I love their really long hair, and I think their faces are really cute as well. I just couldn't help but putting them this high on the list. Next, we have Ariel and Eric boat. They're in a boat. I've seen this in people's collections. I've seen people like make displays around this. I think they're absolutely beautiful and so fun. I think Ariel's very pretty. In a different ranking video, maybe the last one that I just did, maybe 6, there was like a Mattel version of this, and it was definitely the boat was like colorful, and I was like, I'd like to put them kind of near each other and like look at them and pick apart like the differences and stuff, because the Mattel one was very cute, but this one is so elegant. It just looks so nice, and I want it so badly. And again, I envy people who have it in their collection. So next I have special edition, I assume it's carriage, special edition carriage. Ariel, first of all, why is Ariel standing outside? I know it's to show her dress, but can't Prince Eric walk? Anyways, the dress is very elegant. I'm always like, whenever I see dolls that have like very big poofy dresses in the box, I always think of the holiday Barbies where they have like tissue paper shoved up their dress to make it look like that. And I'm always like, is that what these dolls look like? Do they actually have that? But anyways, Ariel looks very pretty here. I love how she looks. Eric also looks really decent. He actually looks kind of like the one doll that I put really high for Eric, so I'm curious if it's the same doll or not, or just similar. Next, we have Royal Collection. I know, top 10, and we're seeing quite a few Hasbro dolls, but I love how they look. I just think she's very pretty. She's wearing a pink dress. Yes, her dress is probably a papery material, but that's okay. I think she looks very pretty, and I love how she looks, and I really would like to accumulate her. And I'm actually kind of glad that there's some Hasbro ones on, like, top on my list, because when I get them, I'll be like, oh my gosh, yay, this was one of my top dolls that I really, really liked. But also, hopefully they're not too expensive. Next, we have Style, the pink doll. So they made, I think, 3 dolls, but from like the non-collector, because like the other one that we just saw in the mermaid dress with a big poofy like bottom piece, that was a collector one. I feel like she was a little bit more expensive. This one was the basic one. I love that she's wearing pants. I thought that was so fun. I like that she's wearing pants. I like that her dress is like half, it's short in the front and then long in the back. I love those kind of dresses. I feel like sometimes they're overused, but I feel like I want to see them more. Like, I'm the person that, like, wants to see them more, and people are like, no. Maybe they don't use them a lot. I'm trying to think of other dolls that have it, but maybe not. I feel like a lot of collector dolls will use this. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I think she looks very beautiful. I love the long sleeves. This doll, just, I saw her and I was like, I want her so badly. Next, we have Glitter Princess, very similar to the other one, my childhood one, but this one looks more elegant. She looks different base mold, a little bit older almost. She's got tulle at her top, and then she has her little waist cape piece, which I absolutely love. She does come with a crown for me, which is awesome. Love that. Next, we have Simba. A Simba doll. She sings. I didn't know that, but she is Simba, I believe. I'm pretty sure. I think this doll is very elegant. Again, I feel like I haven't mentioned it here, so I'm going to mention it. I think that Ariel looks really pretty with her hair up, and they don't do it a lot. They didn't do it in the movie, did they? I don't think so. But I think that she looks very pretty with her hair up. So Simba did it a lot. Maybe it's to hide the fact that she was balding. That's my guess, but I think she looks really pretty. I like her little top piece. Again, Simba doll made it this high on my list is insane, but well deserved. Again, she's got little mesh waist cape. I keep saying waist cape. I'm sorry. And then she's got a really cute bow. I'm curious on the dolls that sing what they sing. Next, we are making it very close to our top 10 as the purple one starts it off at top 10. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got Jewel Ariel. Yes, it's spelled Ariel wrong. Ariel. Thank you. I had to fix it. This one is Disney, I believe. And look at this. They put her hair up in the air. She's absolutely beautiful. I love the little swoop on her face. I love that her hair is up. Yes, the top, I love like the shiny fabric that they use. I'm sure it's not the greatest quality, but I think it looks so beautiful on a doll. And I think it looks really pretty. She's got maybe green earrings and green jewelry. It matches the little bow pieces at the bottom. And then again, she has a very pretty waist cape around, and I think that's really pretty. I love how the purple looks and the dark green. This is a beautiful doll. Very close to making it top 10. And then we have Style Series. Yes, this one, I don't remember if she's 1 or 2, if she came out first. I think she came out first, but maybe it's the other one. I don't remember. I think this one also looks really pretty. I guess it could be considered a mermaid tail. I love the waist cape. She's so pretty. I love her so much. I love the color schemes, the mesh. Everything about this doll is so pretty. Probably one of the ones that like I really, really want. And I regret not getting them, but when they were coming out, even though I was actively collecting, I think the second wave came out and I was collecting. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I was really, I got a lot of my opinions from people. So people were like, these dolls, some people were like, they're pretty, but a lot of times I would see them, people would be like, I'm not very interested because they don't have articulation. And then I've grown my own opinion, and I'm like, I think they're beautiful even if they don't have great articulation. But also, the other thing, I didn't have a lot of money when I was collecting, so couldn't get them. Anyways, let's make it to my top 10 dolls. Let's begin. We have 35th anniversary Ariel. She is wearing the purple dress. This might be the only doll that wears a purple dress. If I'm wrong, you can let me know. But I believe that this one might be, unless it's like a fashion pack. I'm sure it came out in fashion packs. But I don't remember any other doll wearing it. I love this doll. I think she looks so beautiful, and I would have loved to see more of her in the purple dress. She's very pretty. I love the splash behind her, by the way. And then number 9 would be the Broadway doll. I actually debated whether or not putting her up here. Her face is absolutely beautiful, but I just think she looks so fun and interesting. And that's a lie. I have seen the musical. My school did it. Does that count? Not Broadway, but it just that's so fun, and it does look like what they use or kind of use. And she's just such a fun and interesting doll, and so I had to put her here. I think she looks definitely interesting, but so fun. I don't know. I couldn't help it. And the more I was like, do I want her to be in my top 10, let alone 9 and not just 10? And I ended up putting her here. I think she's so beautiful. And just I think she would stand out so much. Number 8, we have Ballerina 2021 Ariel. There's just something about her that I could not get over. I think she's very pretty. I like the ballerina outfit that she's wearing, but I also like the second one that it looks like the blue dress, but not like insanely like it, but still like it. I don't know. I couldn't help it. She's really pretty. I like the like tiered look. Ballerina dolls, sometimes, obviously the budget ones aren't super exciting, but I don't know. The ballerina ones that they did are just so pretty. Next, we have this Ariel. It's just labeled Ariel. Don't have a name for it. She's wearing like a mermaid outfit, except it almost looks like it's supposed to be a dress rather than like her mermaid tail, if you know what I mean. She looks so pretty in this. I looked up not stock images, but like other images to get like a better photo of just the doll here in the box. She comes with a pink dress, but she just looks so beautiful, so magnificent. So she was number 7 on my list. I love her top too, like the purple, like the tealy color. I don't know. She's so pretty. Next we have this princess. She's a slim box one. This Ariel, the tube dolls, specifically this one, her face, listen, I always say try not to rank them based off their face, because some of the dolls would be like way higher than they should because they don't have the greatest quality clothing, but their faces are absolutely beautiful. But this one I was biased towards. Some of the Ariel dolls that were in like the tube looks, I was like, I don't know how much I love them because their tails almost look baggy, and this one didn't have that as much. She's a very simple doll, so like you might be like, why is she here compared to some of the others that were really pretty? But I don't know, her face just looks so pretty. I would have to purchase this doll in box, in somewhat good condition, because I could never restyle her hair, and I could not deal with it if kids had played with it, because her hair looks so pretty here as well. Next, we have another really new doll, which is like so good because then it won't be like insanely expensive, hopefully. We have the retro Ariel doll. This was the blue dress, and she wasn't super expensive. I did not get her yet, I know. I just kept putting it off, and then I never got her. But the blue dress looks so good, and I remember when like rumors came out that she was going to be coming out, I was like, oh my gosh, I want her so badly. And people were like, the quality is going to be so bad because it's Mattel, and it actually was not. Like, it doesn't look bad quality at all, and I really need to get her, and I don't remember what number this is. She would be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This is my top 5. She looks absolutely beautiful here. I love her hair. I love her bow. I don't know. I just think like out of all of the blue dress dolls that we saw, I feel like this one is one of the more accurate ones. There's some others that are really pretty accurate, but this one's very beautiful and I love her. We're going to see the top 4 and you will see the top 1, but we'll get to her, okay? You can probably guess why she's there. So we have this one. This is the classic one. This is the like first one I think that Disney made. Am I making that up? But I don't know. I have like a soft spot for these dolls because I purchased my Cinderella one that is like a part of this line in box. Somewhere the box was damaged, but I purchased her and I've always had a soft spot for them. Every time I see them, I'm like, I really like them and I really want to get them and like complete that collection there. So soft spot here. She's wearing her pink dress, but she does come with an extra outfit. I think she's the only one that comes with an extra outfit. The pink dress looks absolutely beautiful. They've got that cheaper fabric that, you know, probably not the nicest quality, but it looks very beautiful on the dolls. So I love it. Then we have Holiday Ariel. She is very pretty. I love her. I think she's a newer one as well. I love the details that they put on here. I really like winter themed dolls. I like when they look fluffy or have that really soft fabric. I have texture issues and that fabric is so nice to feel. I have the 2004 doll and I will feel Barbie, 2004 holiday Barbie. There we go. Finish my sentence. And it's so soft to touch. So I like dolls that are like wintry themed. She looks like she has fluffy bits on her. And I want to touch the little white top on, whatever that is. I want to feel if it is fluffy. And I know that sounds weird, but she's really pretty here. Her hair is also positioned really nicely. I don't know. I just think she's pretty. Then we have this one special edition. I feel like this is like a musical one as well, and I don't remember what, but lots of detail. I feel like this one goes for a lot or has to be pretty expensive. She's absolutely beautiful. I love the tail. I love all the details that they put here. I don't know. I saw her and I was like, I have to have her really high on my list. She's absolutely beautiful. love her so much. And then my top number one doll for The Little Mermaid is the 2013 Holiday Princess. And hear me out. I watched a rant of this person a while back where she was like, they made Ariel a dress that they always put on box art, and it's not a dress that she wears in the movie, even though she wears purple, she wears blue, she wears pink, and they made her this dress. And I was like, you're right. And does it look insanely accurate? I feel like it's got to look very similar to this. But anyways, this is the only dress that they make of her. And maybe they made like fashion packs, or maybe it's in with some of them are, what is it called? There's like a boutique set, and then there's wardrobe set. Maybe like extra fashion. But as far as I'm aware, this is the only one that they made like super accurate, in my opinion, to that dress. And maybe it's not actually that accurate, but I feel it is. There are others that are wearing like a green dress that I've talked about, but this one looks so elegant, so pretty. I want her so badly. And as far as I'm aware, I feel like it actually might go for a decent amount of money. I don't know how much. I haven't looked on eBay in a while, and sometimes there are certain dolls that I don't want to know what they're going for, but maybe I should look just in case it drops. But she's very pretty. She's very elegant. There's just something about her face. The dress is beautiful. I love her so much. So that is me ranking every single Little Mermaid doll that I could find, excluding what I excluded. Anyways, like I said, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know your top 10 Little Mermaid dolls. And any other Disney princess dolls. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!